Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series of Transport Fever, the EPEC Challenge. Now, when I originally thought about doing this challenge, the EPEC Challenge, every product to every city, when I first thought about it, I was kind of like, meh, that's just going to kind of like be like kind of laborious, like it's going to be so many lines and all the rest of it, and I wasn't really too excited. But then I found some stuff that's got me really pumped up and excited about doing this series. Let's get into the map, because that's one of the things. So, mods. What mods am I going to be using? I'm using, to create the map, I've got the vegetation increase, which will give us more trees. I've got snow mountains, because we're using a hilly map. I'm using the left-right cargo harbour straight away, because we're going to be using shipping. And I've got the curved train stations. Now, I'm going to be adding in like a bunch of other mods. We're going to be using all kinds of custom vehicles. And I want to decorate things like distribution hubs. So I'm going to add in the Industry Assets 1.1 mod. Boom. There we go. And everything's going to be European. European vehicles, European trains, European everything. Right. So that's all set. Save that. And we are on a large map. Now, this is going to ensure that everything's going to work like totally like normal. So I'm not going to have any of the problems that I have with the Boswash map. We're going to have a large map on 1 to 2. It's going to be hilly. We're going to start in 1850, but to be honest, we're going to kind of blitz through this. I want to get through to the modern trains, and I want to do things differently. I want to use lots of electric trains this time around, because I'm not trying to. This is a completely fantasy map, so we can just do whatever we want. Now, the map seed, and this is what really got things going. The map seed is EPEC. Every product, every city challenge, and this map is beautiful. Let's take a look. Okay, so here is the map, and it is a beauty. We have got this wonderful lake in the middle, and the lake is just gorgeous, surrounded by mountains. We are going to have some lovely rides along the shores of this lake. We've got a river that stretches from one side of the map to the other side of the map and cuts the map kind of in half, like right the way down the middle. And that is kind of peachy, because I've been talking to the developers, and I wanted to understand how to make air traffic work. And I know how to do that. And basically splitting the map in two like this, and having only passenger transport connecting the cities on this side and on this side, and then using air travel between the two sections. That's going to work. So we're going to have profitable airlines. That's going to be awesome. Also, shipping. That's where we're going to start in actual fact, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a shipping network, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to make tons of money for us. Now, the trains in this very early stage for like the first 10 years or so are rubbish, right? So I want to get a good start, and I want to make as much money as possible. Now, things are going to be done differently in this series, because I want this to rattle along. I don't want this to be a long, slow thing. So building is either going to be done offline, or it's going to be done in time-lapse. Unless it's like, if I'm doing like a scenic route through the mountains or something, I don't know, like something really interesting, where it's like really challenging and difficult and whatever, then I'll show you. But the rest of the stuff, it's going to be done offline or time lapse. I know you guys like your time lapses. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is set up a shipping empire, and this is going to be very cool. Now, the trains, to be honest, for the first 5 or 10 years of the game, the trains that you get are pretty rubbish. They really don't do a hell of a lot. The ships, on the other hand, that you get at the beginning of the game, if you use them right, are actually pretty awesome. Now, positioning harbours, I've been playing around with this, and it makes a hell of a big difference how you position your harbours. And I'm going to give you a for instance. So, for example, I want to hook up this oil well over here to this oil refinery. Now, I'm going to be extreme about this to demonstrate, but see, I've been doing things like placing my harbours like based on like how they look aesthetically, and that's not what you should be doing. So if I was to put this, and I'm going to make it extreme, so like I'm going to put that like that. Okay, right. So I'm going to put that one like that. That's a really, really bad placement, as you will see. And the same over here. If I want to place one for this, now I might decide, oh yeah, we've got a little kind of inlet here. I'll put my harbour, flip it around, and I'll put my harbour in. So I might think, oh, that's a good, like it looks kind of good there. Right, These are both really lousy placements. And you'll see, when I put the route in, if I hook that up to this, you'll see that the ships coming into here have to do this sharp turn here, which is very, very bad. That is not a good thing. The ships have to slow down a huge amount. You want your ships to be coming in like nice and smoothly straight into the docks in an ideal situation. You can't always do it. And then over here, right, we've got the same situation. The ships coming into the dock have to go around. This is worse because they've got to go around here. They'll slow down around this corner, and then they've got to go into here, and then they'll slow down here. And again with the ships going out, they're going to be very slow going around there. So that's a really lousy placement. And the other thing is, if I get rid of that and put it in another spot, so I might say, okay, well, maybe I want it kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool if I tucked it into that corner there. Right, so let's kind of tuck it into that corner. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay, but look at this. Whilst the in and out is not that bad, I mean, we have got this kind of corner, but at least it's not a sharp corner. The lines are actually crossing, and that's generally like not a good thing. And you can see we've actually got like a double figure of 8 where the lines are crossing each other, and that's generally an indication of a bad layout. So how would we actually want to do this? Well, this one, you want to angle it towards this inlet because the routes are going to come through. You know that they're going to come off the coast a bit. They're going to come through here, so you want to angle it towards that there. Oh, now look at that. Would you look at that? Coming in nice and smoothly, and the lines separated and not crossing. Right, and then this part of the route is not crossing each other. Nice. Right, well, let's see if we can sort out the other end as well. So if we come over here, let's try it there. Oh, and would you look at that? Now that is how you want these two placed. Look at the route. It's nice and smooth. It's nice and direct. The travel time on this route compared to that first route that I put in is going to be so much shorter, which means that this is going to be so much more efficient. So there you go. Harbours, really, really important, like how you place them. So there you go. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm now going to put in about 8 harbours. So let me get on and do that, and then I'll come back and show you the routes. Okay, so I've now put in 8 harbours, and I've actually almost spent my initial 2 million just on putting harbours in. Once again, I'm going big. Go big or go home. So line 1, let's see, how well have I done with the placement of these harbours? So, how does that look? Oh, look at that. Well, it doesn't get much better than that. I'm very pleased with that one. Okay, now, let's go down it. Now, I've got to remove some bridges before I can see what these lines look like, because they won't show up until I get rid of this piece. So that's got to go. And this one's got to go. Boom. And there's another bridge down here which has got to go as well. And they've got to be replaced with taller bridges so the ships can go underneath. So let's see. Oh, this one down here. I've got to say, I'm a bit. I looked at this one afterwards and I was like, yeah, I think that might. Maybe that should have been angled a little bit more, but we'll see. So this one is going to be line 2, I guess. So from there to there. Oh, no, you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it does kind of kink a little bit there, but I mean, that's kind of just the river. But yeah, if I'd have angled it just a fraction more, I think that would have been a little bit smoother. How are we at the other end? Oh, the other end's perfect. Look at that. That's absolutely peachy. Couldn't be better. Right, let's go up here. Now, this one, this is a 3-dock harbour. There's 3 docks on here. And we're going to be hooking, first of all, this one all the way down to the oil refinery down here. So, boom. How's that? Oh, that's blooming awesome. I tell you seriously, it makes a huge difference to the performance of these lines. Right, so that one, and how is it at this end? Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess I should have angled it around a little bit more this way, because we've got that little bit of a kink there. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the thing is, with a 3 dock one, you've kind of got to look at all 3. So that's that one. We'll do line 4 as this one to here. How's this one? This one is bang on at this end. Awesome. At this end, it's a little bit weird. But with these multiple docks, I got to say, it is much more difficult to get a pleasing result. And then finally, from here down to this one. Okay, at this end, pretty darn sweet, like that. You know, again, I might have been able to smooth this out if I just rotated it a fraction more. Yeah, and that one. But you know, I can live with that. That's bearable. How is it at the other end? I bet it's a bit freaky again. Yeah, it's doing this nonsense. Yeah, if I'd have rotated this, I think I could have got these 2 better, but this one would have been maybe worse. I don't know. We'll see. Or I don't know. If I'd rotated it more, maybe that would have come in. Anyway, let's talk about what these are doing, and then I'll put in all the infrastructure. So we are shipping oil from here down to the refinery over here. We're shipping oil from this oil well all the way down to this refinery. Then we're shipping the fuel back to where it came from. So those 2 lines will be very profitable. And then here, we're going to ship it out by cart up to Shepshed. We're going to ship it by ship out to Wellington. And then also by cart up to Biggleswade and maybe even Eastbourne as well. And then on this side, we're going to ship it by cart up to Sedberg, and then by boat down here, by cart to Ashton-under-Lyne, and also onto probably Ashby-de-la-Zouch. And we're shipping it down here to West Ham, and it'll be shipped out by cart to West Ham and by cart out to Tewkesbury as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, so obviously I've got a lot of work to do, putting in loads of cart lines and all kinds of stuff, roads and docks and all kinds of stuff. So let me get on with that. Okay, so after all that, I've put in all the names and stuff. So I've called this line oil and fuel A, and then the other one oil and fuel B, and then where we're shipping the fuel afterwards, I've called this fuel A1, and then this fuel B1 and fuel B2 for the lines shipping down there. And then we've got all the RF lines. This is the odd one because this is where we're shipping oil up to the refinery and then the fuel back. Now what I've done, I've put one vehicle on each one of these RF lines. Just one vehicle, just to activate the lines. And then what we need to do now is activate like our ship lines. So let's come down here and we'll put in a depot. Yep, depot, flip it around. And I want this depot nice and close to that dock there. Boom, in it goes. And we're going to put another one over here by this one. So let's flip you around a bit. And we'll put you in probably about there-ish. Fine. Cool. Fine and dandy. Alrighty. Okay. I think we're pretty close to actually kicking this off. Now we need to activate these ship lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put... am I going to do... Yeah, I'm going to activate those first. Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to activate those first. So I want a ship on fuel A1, which is this line. So I'm going to need some cash. My God, we have already spent 2.5 million, right? And we haven't even bought a boat yet. So yeah, we're going to need, let's see, let's borrow, I don't know, a few mil. So we've got like about 3 million to spend. Yeah, good Lord. This is going to be fun, guys. So buy, we want a Zoroaster. That's our tanker carrying crude oil. We want that set on line fuel A1. Boom. Right, that's just going to activate that line. That's all. Then we want to go down to our other docks down here, or our other shipyard. And we want to put a Zoroaster on B1. Fuel B1. And then we want to buy another one. And we want to put that on B2. Boom. Alrighty, so now we have primed all of our lines, so they'll all be active. Now the reason for doing that is just to create the demand at the refineries. Okay? So what do we need to do now? Well, now we just need to like get it going. So, yeah, I'm just going to kick it off. And I'm going, yeah. Now, what I want to keep an eye on. Oh, no. There's one more thing I'm going to need to do. So this is the Lower Wellington dock, and this is the Shepshed oil well. So what I want to do is I want to keep an eye on those two things. And in actual fact, let's have the Wellington shipyard underneath there. Then let's go over and do the same thing over here. So I want the shipyard over here. I want the docks. And I want the oil well, because it's all about timing. It's all about timing. So these have started producing. Okay. What I'm going to do is on fuel A1. Now they start at the right places, don't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. So I'm going to say wait for a full load, but it's only for the very first ship. So you're going to wait for a full load as well at B1. So I need to put, okay, that's that ship. Right, so here I need to, no, not upgrade. I need to buy a ship, idiot. I need to buy another Zoroaster, buy, and put that onto, now let's see, this is the Ashton and the Lime shipyard, which is, I've got to remember which is which now. This is Ashton, isn't it? Yeah. So this is Ashton. So Ashton is B. Right, got to remember, Ashton is B. Okay, so we put this ship onto oil and fuel B. Boom. So I've got to remember this is B and this is A. And of course I've got it kind of the wrong way round, but never mind. We'll live. Okay, this one we want to buy a Zoroaster, buy and put it onto fuel A. Oil and fuel A. Yes, go. All right. Now we can crank it up because all of the lines are primed. Now, I set this line. I need to set this line also to wait for a full load. Right, let's crank it up to full speed. So, out pops our very first Zoroaster and heads off on its way. You know what? Let's go and have a look down here. Let me pause it a sec. Let's just move these. Now, I want to keep these open because it's kind of important. But I also want to be able to see a little bit. We'll have like a close look at stuff later on. But alrighty. So, oh, look at our ships rolling out. Sweet. Now, these two should just immediately go on their merry way because they've got nothing to do until we actually get some fuel arriving. This one, oh, what's this? Make sure Ashton Underline West is connected to the street network. Oh, you're not connected to the street network? Oh, I didn't connect it to the oil well. Oh, man. Always forget something. So let's just hook you up with a nice little road. Is that no, it's not really very up and down, so we'll do it in one. Boom. All right. Cool. Now we're connected. Thank God for that. That would have been bad. This one's connected at this end, isn't it? Yes, it is. I did that one. Oh, that would have been so bad. Thank you for reminding me, game. All right. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. This ship is going to sit there until it's full of nice crude oil. If we go up here, we should have the same situation here, where this ship kind of just goes up and down here, waiting for some fuel to arrive. This one is going to wait for oil. Now, this is already loading up. This one isn't because I hadn't got the road connection. So let's see. You are producing though. So we just need you to start loading up. Oh, here we go. Now I wonder if this one will actually catch up because it's just got a ship. I mean, it should have oil stored up. So will this catch up with this one? I don't know. I guess we'll see. So it's going to take a few seconds just to get those loaded up. So while we're waiting for that, why don't we, I don't know, I suppose we could go and have a look at a Zoroaster sailing around. Where are we? Let's go down here. Where are the Zoroasters? Oh, they're not going to be that far down. They're only going to be... Oh, there we go. There's one. Go and have a little look at our little Zoroaster. Oh, look at that. I'm matching speed with it exactly. Peachy. Oh, and I can just adjust it a little bit with the mouse to keep me exactly bang on with it. I gotta say, I do love all of the ship models. Let's get you into the centre. There we go. I do love all the ship models. I think they're so well done. How are we doing down here? We're up to 36 and 26. I think this is actually catching up a little. Is it catching up? I think that's catching up. It's only like 9 behind. Is it going to catch up? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look at the Zoroaster. Because we're almost done. They're almost ready to sail. Let's have a little look at you in your docks. 45 now, 60. No, it's not catching up. It's still 9 behind. It's always 9 behind. Oh, I'm annoyed with myself that I forgot that road. Here's what it is. So this is B. So this is this side. No. This is B. So that's that side. There we go. That's the right way around now. Oops. Okay, awesome. Now, we're going to have to keep a track of these 2 ships because we need to know, like, when they're coming back. Now, this is going to take a while to populate the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to do it offline because it is going to be kind of just like rinse and repeat for a fair amount of time, because this ship is going to have to go all the way down to there and then come all the way back to here with me putting more and more and more ships onto the line. And it's not until it actually gets back to here with fuel that anything's going to happen on this line. Now, this line is going to be a little bit more active. Oh, pause, because that one's left. Now, what I want to do is that ship's leaving, right? This is Lower Wellington, which is this one. When this gets up to probably 6 or 7 maybe, is put another ship on the line. So I'm going to get another Zoroaster, buy, set that on line. Now this is A, isn't it? A's over this side. So put it on oil and fuel, A. Right. So now the door should open and the next ship should come out. So that's going to be kind of my spacing. What I'm aiming for is for this ship to have about 15 oil when it pulls out. Right, that one's leaving now. So this is going to get very hectic. Okay, so same deal. I want to wait until this gets up to, yeah, probably about 6. Yep, and then buy ship, Zoroaster, buy, set line. This goes onto the oil and fuel B line, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Set line, oil and fuel B. Boom. Alrighty. You can go, and that's the shipyard. Cool. Right, let's go back over here. So, what I was hoping for was that this ship would have about 15. Oh no, I need to take them off waiting, don't I? Yeah, oh, you bonehead. So let's take that off waiting and that off waiting. Right. So now you're sailing out. Now it would have had about 15. Yeah, it's got 16. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine and dandy and perfect. Whew, man, hectic or what? So go back over here. This ship has almost arrived. That's going to sail in, and that one's going to have about 15 when it pulls out, which is awesome. Cool. Yeah, it's got 15, probably have 16 by the time it pulls out, but this one's already up to 8, so I've got to run back over here. Okay, you can kind of see how hectic this is going to be for me, and why I've got all these windows up. So, now I need to get another ship, Zoroaster, buy, set on line. This goes on fuel A, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Alright, go. So, you're going to go onto fuel A. Now we race up. Got an autosave going on. Now we race up back up here to this one. Why aren't you sailing out? Why aren't you moving? Oh, no, I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. You should be set to release. Right, get the hell out. Good, excellent. Man. Let's see. Okay. You should be setting sail. Yes, you are. Excellent. So now that's starting the counter again. This one's got 6, so I need to buy another boat. I'm out of money, so I need to borrow. Let's borrow another couple of million. So we want buy ships, Zoroaster, buy. Put you on line B, oil and fuel B, boom. Now, the next kind of thing that's going to happen is this ship is going to reach this harbour and unload, and at that point I need to put a bunch of vehicles on here. Now, let's see. I think we've got time to put a couple more ships on. So let's see, that's up to 3. That one's up to 9, but I just put a ship on there, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah. I already. So, yeah. Now I need to go and put one on this end. Oh, don't you just love the chaos? I thrive on chaos. Chaos and mismanagement. Our two weapons are chaos and mismanagement. Chaos, mismanagement, and yeah. No parameters? What do you mean no parameters? Oh, yeah, because I'm not upgrading. I'm buying a ship, you moron. Buy. This goes on line A. Is this complicated enough for you? It's complicated enough for me. Right, so that one's going out to there. Cool. Now I need to keep an eye on this ship getting to here. Now, the B line, I don't have to worry about because that's already connected. Right? It's insta-connected, so I don't have to worry about that one. It's just this one. So I think at this point, we put the trucks on because they need to start going down to here. So now the question is, like, how many vehicles am I going to need? Man, it's going to be a few. So let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. Set line. This is, what is it? You tell me, I'll tell you. I have no idea. This is the pink one, oil and fuel A. Boom, there we go. And there they go, rolling out. Excellent, so we've now got that line. Awesome. So now I don't have to worry about that ship. What I do have to worry about is these two numbers. So that every time they get up to 6, like that one, I go over here and put another Zoroaster on the line. Zoroaster, buy, set line. This goes on oil and fuel B. Boom. Whew. So that'll do that. So now I've got to worry about this one. Okay, now that this is running, now when this lands, let's see how much cash we get for this. We get 200,000 for delivering that. Oh, very nice. Let's turn off the costs. I'll leave the income on. What did I want to show you? There was something I wanted to show you. Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at whether we're registering the demand at the oil refineries. So if we go down to this oil refinery, what is our potential for delivering to customers? Oh, we've got the potential to deliver 47 fuel to customers from this one, which is not as much as I thought it would be because it should have registered these other lines and whatever, but we'll see. I think that'll go up. Let's go and check this one. So what's the demand from this one? Oh, this one's 180. That's a bit more like it. So yeah, I think that's going to go up over time. Maybe I'll put that up there so that we can keep an eye on those demand numbers. Okay, so what am I? This is unloading 60 oil into here, right? And then we've got 10 trucks. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to manage that perfectly adequately. So each one of these is carrying 4. So 10 trucks, that's 40. And they should get down there before... Oh, I was going to say, they should get down there before the next one arrives. Now, I may end up having to put a couple of lines onto here to keep this going. Right. Oh, man, this is already up to 14. It's hectic. It's hectic. Right, Zoroaster, buy. You go on A. Right. And what are we doing over here? Oh, this one's only at... yeah, that one's at 5. And 6. Okay, that means I need another Zoroaster over here. Buy ships. Zoroaster, buy. Set line all. Line B. Boom. Okay, right, now it's rinse and repeat until well, I was going to say until that ship gets back to us, but you know what, actually that's not really going to take that long. Interesting. Yeah, it's not going to take that long. Okay, so that ship's just arrived, so let's reset that counter. That ship's just arriving into there. Resets that counter. And off we go again. The thing is, now that I've actually got this set up, I don't need to keep moving backwards and forwards. I can just do it from here. So when this gets to 6, I can just say, buy Zoroaster. But the thing is, like, Do I need to buy? I think I need one more, maybe. Yeah, that one's there. So, yeah, I'm thinking one more. So, buy Zoroaster, buy set you on line A. Boom, go. Right, we're going to need a bit more cash. So, let's borrow another $500,000. Okay. And that's up to 6. So, buy ship, Zoroaster, buy, put it on line B. Away you go. Alrighty. My God, I'm actually keeping it up with it so far. How are we doing down here? Are we keeping up with this? Kinda looks like we are. We've got the next lot of oil being delivered. The next 16 oil being delivered. Get another 60k for that. Nice. And yeah. These 10 trucks will be happy with that. Right, let's go and see. How far down here are we? Oh, this one, that's the first ship on this route, is almost down to here to start delivering oil. Sweet. Okay, so this is now up to 7, so I need to put another ship onto there. And I don't have enough cash, so I need to borrow. Let's borrow another mil. So I'm up to 9. Oh man, I need to start making some money. Where are we? Zoroaster, buy. Put you onto line A. Go. Man, I thought that there were going to be big gaps in between all of this, but of course these ships here, this is all happening like relatively quickly. And there's the next ship coming in. So, right, this line is now fully populated. So, yeah. Now what we need to do is wait for the first ship to come back, actually with some fuel. Now that I'm going to have to keep my eye on. Over here, where are we? Well, we're up to 9, so, yeah, need to buy Zoroaster, buy, put it on line. This is B, isn't it? Yes, B, go. Right, so I've got to keep the ships going on here. Now, we've got the first ship almost arriving. Now, when that arrives down here, we should get a fair amount of cash for that. Be kind of nice to get some cash. Oh, got a little bit for delivering some oil. What are we now? We've got 23 oil waiting for the next guy coming in. Our production, we've upgraded. Our limit's up to 200 over here. So production's up to 110. That's awesome. Now that's because we've got demand. But this one, we're not picking up the demand. And I honestly don't know why. Everything is set up and primed and ready to rock and roll. So, like, what the hell's the matter with it? I do not understand that. I really don't understand that. Okay. I'm going to let it run and see what happens. Now, let's see. Okay, so the counter's restarted there. That's fine. Let's go and look over here. So this ship is just getting here. And you are going to pick up a load of how many? 34. 35. 36. So over half. So that line, right, is already profitable. Carrying over half loads halfway, that's like break even. Right, that line, oh, pause, good. Yeah, let's just do it from here. So, buy ship, Zoroaster, buy, put it on line B, oil field B, go. Away you go. Yeah, that line should be profitable. I don't know whether it'll be showing yet, but, because like that ship needs to go and like actually deliver. But like when they're all doing that. But I don't know, let's have a look. How are we doing? Oh, look at this. Oil and fuel B is profitable. Oil and fuel A is profitable. Oh my lord. These are costing us like nothing. Now these are the fuel ships, which are costing us like 50,000 a piece, which is kind of fair enough. But like already, if you pause, well, that was making a little bit more, but that's making like 200,000 currently. So that's like, say, like 250,000. You add those up, that's like less than 50, 50, 50. So, yeah, we are profitable right now. Unbelievable. And yet true. through all the chaos, something's actually happening. Now, which is going to be our first ship that actually arrives with some fuel? Oh my lord, that is arriving with some fuel. Now, because I've got like one ship on each of the, like I've got a ship on this line, right? So until I've got too much fuel getting like piled up here, like that one ship is going to be fine for a while, so I don't have to worry too much about that. I just have to keep an eye on that. That's up to 17, so I need to put another ship on here. Buy ships, Zoroaster, buy, set you on line B, go. Next ship coming out. Oh look! Oh, we've got the very first ship. Oh no, it's not. That's one of the other ones. Where's the first one? Ship 4. You're on your way back. Yeah, you're on your way back. Where are you on your way back? He was just passing up. Here he is. Here he is. I could have just clicked that. Would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? Alrighty. So, yeah. We've still got a ways to go to get this line fully populated. So, I guess I'm borrowing my last million. Pause. No, you know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to save 500,000. So let's see. I want to put. That ship 2. Oh, right. So this is up to 16 already. I should put another ship on here. Buy Zoroaster. Even I'm getting confused. I supposedly know what's going on. This goes on oil B. Right. Off you go. Alrighty. So I reckon we would need probably like another 4 ships or something. The question is, are we well, we're actually getting some profits coming in. We've actually got a little bit of fuel over here. Oh, we had a little bit of fuel. It's now on this ship. So he's going to start making some money. Or at least starting to offset his costs, which is the important thing. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. How are we doing? The counter's running. Now, the thing is, when this delivers some fuel over here, I'm going to need to see which one of the truck lines it gets put onto. And then I'm going to have to start allocating trucks to the truck lines. Now, that's going to happen like relatively quickly over here. It's going to take quite a long time for us to start getting fuel back to here. I mean, we are producing fuel now, which is kind of nice. Oh, mind you, I didn't put the line into Sedberg, did I? Oh, that's a good point. I forgot to put the line into Sedberg. So I could put that in. And it's this one that hasn't got the demand. So yeah, I could potentially put that line in. Go on, let's do that. Right, so buy road vehicle, 1 horse wagon, buy, and put you on the Sedberg line. Away we go. Okay, so now I can close that down and that can go up the top there. Whew, man, let's get rid of that ship. I don't, yeah, I do want that up there. I want the oil well up here. That is that one. I want this one. There we go. So how are we doing? So this one is going to upgrade pretty soon. Now I wonder how long it's going to take to register that increased demand. Probably shouldn't take too long, to be honest. We'll keep an eye on that. But see, this one's not registering. This was like 180, and this has dropped down to like 119. I don't understand that. Okay, this has got 63 oil waiting. Where are we? It's over here. Look at this. We've got more than a full ship load, and it's delivering 23 fuel. Cha-ching! So 85,000 for that, and it's picking up a full load of fuel to be shipped off. Excellent. Let's go back over. We've got 39 oil waiting here. I really need to put a ship on. Oh, and I'm up to 500,000. Wow, that's not too bad. So let's get buy ship, Zoroaster, buy, set you on line B. Boom, go. All right. maybe, just maybe, we can survive and make some money. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the lines. See how we're doing. So this is making 300, 400,000. So yeah, we are definitely making a profit now. The question is, are we making enough profit? Oh, now hang on a second. Is this? That's not the first ship coming back. Where's the first ship? The first ship is still down there. Oh, it's not far away. I think we only need one more ship on. Oh, I think we might be all right. We might be all right. So I'm going to borrow. Oops. I'm going to borrow my last 500,000. Borrow. So that I can put my last ship on. Buy ship. Zoroaster. Buy. You go on to line B. Boom. That's it. That's all the ships on the A and B line. So now I don't have to worry about these stupid oil barrels and these counters and all that kind of nonsense. What I now have to worry about is the fuel that's coming in and making sure that it gets shipped out. So for example, here we go, right? We've got 19 fuel sitting here. Is this ship going to be able to deal with this? Like at the moment, yeah, it will. But these two, these two lines here, one's going to, let's see, one's going to Ship Shed, and one is going to, oh, that's going a long way. It's going out to Peacehaven. I need to make sure that I've got enough wagons on here so that this doesn't back up and shut down the refinery production. And if you want to see what happens, guess what? Yes, you'll have to come back for the next episode. But we are making a profit. The question is, can we keep it going? Oh, cliffhanger. I'll see you for the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, first episode in a new series. Hit the like button. Show me if you want to see more episodes. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.